There is a specific kind of vertigo that comes with watching the foundations of your own house shift. For those of us raised in the tradition of Reagan and the elder Bush, the house of conservatism wasn't just a set of policy preferences. It was a commitment to a certain way of doing things, a commitment to order, to the Constitution, and to a fundamental modesty about what the state can actually accomplish. But today, we're seeing a new architecture being proposed. It's a movement that looks like religious faith, but acts like power. We need to have a serious conversation about the difference between a society of high morality and a state of white Christian nationalism. Because while they might use the same vocabulary, they are building two very different Americas. To the traditional conservative, morality is a bottom-up enterprise. We believe that the soul of the nation isn't found in the president's West Wing briefing room, but in what we call mediating institutions. That's a fancy term for the things that stand between you and the government, your family, your parish, and your neighborhood associations. In this tradition, we advocate for morality because we believe it is the essential prerequisite for a free people. As we often say in my faith tradition, the more we govern ourselves from within, the less we need to be governed from without. The state's job isn't to make you good, its job is to protect the space where you can choose to be good. This is ordered liberty. It is patient, it is persuasive, and it respects the fence that the founders built around the state. But there is a newer, more aggressive development. It's a strain of Christian statism that has grown weary of the slow work of persuasion. It views the constitutional fence not as a protection, but as a nuisance. This movement, often wrapped in the flag of the MAGA era, suggests that because the culture is in decline, we are justified in seizing the machinery of the state to force a moral reset. This is a top-down model. It's the belief that if we can capture the right offices, appoint the right judges, and sign the right executive orders, we can legislate virtue back into the American heart. But we have to be honest, this isn't conservatism. This is just progressivism with a different coat of paint. A Christian coat of paint. It's the same desire to use the federal cudgel to bypass the messy, difficult work of being a neighbor. Here is the procedural reality that Christian nationalists ignore. Power is a borrowed suit. If you grant the government the authority to enforce your religious values today, you are handing that same authority to your anti-religious enemies tomorrow. In a pluralistic republic, you cannot dismantle the guardrails for your own team without leaving yourself defenseless when the other team takes the field. Furthermore, for those of us who care about the integrity of our faith, this statism is a trap. When you tether the gospel to the transactional whims of a political leader or a secular movement, you don't sanctify the state, you politicize the faith. You trade your moral authority for a temporary seat at a table that doesn't belong to you. Being an institutional conservative means caring more about the health of the republic than the victory of the moment. It means having the restraint to say no to power, even when you think you're right. We are at a crossroads where we must decide if we want to be a people of witness or a people of force. I know which one the Constitution requires. I know which one my faith demands. White Christian nationalism is wrong.